Yo, what's up, YouTube fam? PringleTheOne in the goddamn building. How the hell we hope we're doing good and shit. And you know, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I just wanted to highlight the last of my 3 reviews, and that's it. I will not be doing no more reviews from now on. My focus of my channel would just be complete funny gaming video skits and funny anime skits. That is it. There would be no kind of any other kind of nothing else kind of like that anymore. There's no more reviews. I wanted to compress my channel more to what I wanted to do, and that's what it's gonna be. But don't worry, a lot of this stuff is always kind of like scripted, but then there's always like, you know, improv. But this will be the last of the Parasyte review that I finally watched freaking recently, and then I will do the last couple of other anime reviews, and that is it. And then after that, I got a whole bunch of other cool stuff that I'm thinking of doing, and y'all gonna like it because it's just gonna be a bunch of funny shit. But alright, y'all, hope y'all will enjoy this. And by the way, I'm gonna try to keep this as spoiler free as possible, but there is a small amount of spoilers in this anime. So let's do this.
You got to know.
Welcome to PringleTheOne's world.
From the beginning to the end, this anime had a very strong consistency as opposed to any other anime that I know of. Tokyo Cool. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, but it's fact. The consistency of this anime is fat. I just wanted to rhyme right there. That's not in the script, but whatever, I don't care. The anime is ridiculous. You have so much emotion, from tears to anger to happiness to downright goosebumps. I swear to you, it was at the tip of my fingers. I felt it. And as a personal opinion, if an anime could give me that much emotions, it is definitely worth the watch to anyone that would like such an odd anime in the beginning. But whew, man, I had to wipe my hand off. I mean, my forehead. The way it keeps you going is damn near ridiculous.
The plot, man, that plot was so ooh, man. It's a really deep, very in-depth plot that I'm not a reviewer, so I'm just gonna say all the cool shit about it and maybe throw something about it that's something smart and make myself something smart, but I can't even finish words, so I'm just gonna go at it.
The very story is about a young 16-year-old high school teen named Izumi Shinichi. Yo, when is it not that shit? I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, isn't it like that all the time in anime? And his encounter with a green-like organism. That fateful encounter is what changed his whole life. And yo, can you believe this is just the first episode? I'm still like amazed at this kind of shit. I mean, it's only been a sentence in, but yo, I want to rewatch this shit already. I'm just saying. His right arm becomes infected with a parasite, which he later calls it Miggy. The parasites are devoid of all emotions, just act on nourishment. They have the ability to transform into various weapons and even faces too. Man, I swear to you guys, that shit would always trip me off. The protagonist is 2-in-1, as even though it's one person, since Izumi is conjoined to Miggy, that would make a 2-for-1 deal going in. You remember like those BOGO deals, like that buy one get one off that don't even fucking exist no more? Kind of like Walmart and everyday low prices? You think I'd forget? You think I'd forget, Walmart? And the very events that continue to unfold between those two and how they coexist in a world that has become infested with human-killing parasites and the people trying to fight against them.
Emotions, man, there's just so much. Granted, I tell you now, this anime has had such an overwhelming amount of emotions that it's incredible how they create that, you know, that wow factor, that wow, like, man, like it really brings life to it when you connect and establish this connection and attachment towards the characters. Beautiful.
In the anime, the character development of Shinichi is truly insane. You see the youth of a boy really thrown into a predicament he didn't choose to live. He was forced to adapt. Kind of like those freaking iPhone adapters that never fucking adapt. God damn it, I hate them shits. I just gotta like get a new iPhone 6 and you're gonna be like, oh, it doesn't work because the last iPhone charged it. Oh, okay, that's nothing here or there. From the death of his mother stabbed near to death by a parasite existing in his mother, his best friend stopping to believe in him, the hole inside of his body, and his lack of, did I say buddy? I meant body. Body, and his lack of emotions being encompassed into his very well-being, the death of a friend. God damn, motherfucker, how bad is your life? This shit reminds me of someone. Jesus Christ. So he goes through these problems and you really see the evolution of his character. You literally see every emotion, even though there is a lack of happiness. Like, that's not really a reoccurring emotion because of that overwhelming sense that as a character he truly matures, connecting us to a much stronger sense. Like, it connects us. I felt like I was part of him. I need to start saying Izumi-kun after the end of this review, but I'm gonna keep going with Shinichi. It really gives us that wow factor because we become more connected, like the ending just, wow.
The growth of a story going into fruition, I gotta say, man, with this story, I really enjoyed the fact that it grew into something that, I mean, it was so uncomfortable in the beginning, but you soon start to realize that you get a sense of, you know, attachment towards it because the parasites don't really freak you out as much. And then you realize that they're just organisms trying to live, which was, I mean, it's pretty trippy when you actually think about that and you contemplate that, man. Because I was losing sleep after that, man. I was trying to figure out life and shit when I started thinking about it like that. But beautiful, beautiful, man, beautiful.
Izumi and Migi do not work well together at all. Well, until the ending. I mean, they do kind of like become really good friends, but I'm just saying, that's not really a spoiler, I don't think. They, in a sense, hate each other, but because of the many factors, the parasites coming from that ass, though, they have to create a habitat that keeps them both alive. And to see that grow is fucking dope, man. It's like anime girlism, organism, orgasm. I'm rubbing my nipples, you're not seeing it. I was so freaked out by parasites the first 5 seconds of the fucking anime. But then, you get this kind of comfortability, and then you're like, holy fuck, this shit is just fucking dope. Let's do this shit. So Migi and Izumi continue to loathe each other in the beginning of the series, but towards the other half of it, you have a better connection. They coexist and manage to help the people that they meet from Canada Murano. And that, what that fat guy named? I don't really care. The dude with the chin and shit, and his parents. You have this connection towards a character that hates the enemies that he has within him, but later on becomes someone emphatic towards the enemy because of the fact that he sees them as organisms in this world as well. Just like towards the end, he wanted to kill Goto, but he didn't. Okay, that was kind of spoiler. I mean, I don't think I should have inserted that, but I already did, so I don't care. It's trippy. Fucking trippy, man. It's trippy. And he also delves into this deeper monologue about organisms and how humans shouldn't really try to relate with them.
寄生生物の木の字も出てこない。あいつらはどうなったのか。
I want to say something like, man, it's so true and deep and involving, but I don't think I want to put an input into that specifically. But I want to say, personally speaking, it's very interesting how he says that some people we cannot actually understand one another, and I think that as humans, flaws, that is our biggest problem. We try to understand one another, which is really interesting. So that growth continues to start from loathe to a type of coexistence where they are comfortable with each other and understand they need each other to live and survive.
Supporting characters, even though they were like, I mean, they were important, kind of. I mean, like, if you really think about like the growth of like character and, you know, how important the main characters are to, like, I guess, like, to the other character and yada yada yada. Yeah. I really don't care about them that much because I don't. Just really don't.
Throughout the anime, supporting characters actually have a goddamn personality. It's crazy. You have Murano, which is Shinichi's love interest. She gains a bigger role later down the street. Kind of that dumbass female that thinks she's feeling something but only aids in Shinichi getting sadder. Reiko, the crazy ass parasitic bitch that has caused about 90% of Shinichi's problem, only to make me feel sad after her death. Good job, guys. I remember a series that did that same kind of crap. Always makes me feel bad after I keep the bad guy and shit because it wasn't really his fault. He was evil. Bullshit. Bullshit, mythos. Bull crap. There is also the enemy that becomes a big challenge of Shinichi's life, Goto.
You know, the construction and the backstory, you know, I always like to delve deeper into what was before that and, you know, the template. And because Parasyte was actually a manga that was created like in the 80s, 1980s, you know, it's amazing to see how they brought something so old and they brought it new and it looks very polished. So yeah, cool.
The series was made in 1988 and ran to 1995. It was originally a manga and it was written by Hitoshi Iwaki. And I hope I said that right. I really do. He had like 2 A's. And I corrected that Anyways, and he created several works. His most recent one was History. And because this anime is adapted by the manga, it really complimented the manga by not going further from it. And Madhouse outdid themselves in the character works on the other characters when the animation was created. When they don't do that shit. So you have an anime that already has a background and manga created based on itself. Unlike something else that went far from the manga and made some people mad.
Overall, it's a great anime, man. I fucking love this anime. I mean, like, I didn't really give it like that review that you guys were probably thinking it was gonna be a really concocted, amazing freaking review. No, man, it was something better than that. It felt like I just wanted to talk about how much I liked it and just go like on an egotistical trip of how cool it is and how better it is compared to. And I'm just, I really think that we send these signals that sometimes we don't know how to choose between something good and something alright. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it's the greatest. So you know what? I felt that this was a good anime, man. I felt like, and I'm not gonna do this anymore. Like, I'm letting you guys know right now, I'm not gonna be doing any more of this. I'm gonna do these last 2 reviews, and after that, I'm just gonna highlight stuff and talk about how much I like and just make it into a funny anime related video. Cause I just don't have time to be reviewing and stuff like that. And I'd rather do it this way because I'm a person that rather, just make something funny. Anyways, this has nothing to do with that, but yeah, awesome.
This anime has been fucking amazing. Like, seriously, man. I was telling everybody about this anime. Oh, and the music is fucking phenomenal. Like, I had a buddy make these beats, man. Like, I had 2 buddies, Music and Darkerai. Link in the description below. Shout out to those dudes. They made a really good remix to those songs, man. It's amazing. That was the freaking selling point to me, honestly. I went and downloaded the OST. But anyways, the anime is great. The connections towards an organism from another planet with a human. Not that dookie ass ET clip. Not that shit. But an actual anime that connects you towards the anime and somehow makes you really feel for the character. This anime is fucking amazing. Period. And the soundtrack is freaking amazing. Even though I said it again. Like, damn, is it good. Even got 2 of my buddies that remixed some of this shit. And after that remix, I was like, man, this is so awesome, man. This is so awesome. Oh, but wait. Before I end this on this note, I have several questions that maybe one of you guys can maybe explain this to me. And if you do, please let me know. Number 1, we never learned where the parasites come from. I think even at the end, he highlighted that, but we don't really know. Number 2, we never understood why Miggy comes to Shinichi's dreams and he always has a different appearance. That's always freaked me out. Number 3, why is Kana such a dumbass female? Number 4, where does Miggy go? Number 5, why am I not with 2D girls? Number 6, why did I take so long to make this review? Number 7, when is Death Parade, Nanatsu no Taizai, and a Testament review coming? Even though Nanatsu no Taizai isn't going to be a review. And number 8, when will the outro, the outro, why is number 9, why can't I speak right? And number 10, when is the outro actually gonna cut to? And that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. If you're bored, hey, check out my How to Play Smash Bros video. That thing is on freaking point. It is cool as hell. And while you're at it, check out my other reviews that I don't do anymore. So I don't even know why I have them in the outro. But I'm gonna have them there. So maybe if you're interested, click it. But that's only, there's going to be no more reviews. I'm not a reviewer, guys. I just talk about shit in a non-linear pattern and make it sound cooler than what it really is. But in this case, it's really cool. So guys, check out this anime if you're not. But check out my How to Play Smash Bros videos and my playlist of how to, like that Final Fantasy video I did. It's really cool. You guys gotta check it out. You'll really enjoy it. But guys, this is all I got for today. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Don't worry, the other stuff is in the works. I'm getting knee deep into this shit. I'm gonna give y'all quality stuff from here on out. Well, I mean, it's been quality stuff anyways, but it's gonna be a little bit more consistent since I have a break. But alright, y'all, much love. Comment, subscribe, like it. Check my How to Play Smash Bros. I know I said it again, but you guys will definitely like it, even if you don't know about Smash Bros, because it's so funny. And maybe that Shulk video that I did about Shulk knowing Spanish or whatever. But alright, y'all, peace.